Meat.
Carne. Fleisch.
You got this! Veg.
Gemüse.
Verduras.
Now, on Tuesday morning, we were lucky enough to delve into the minds of two industry-leading vegan chefs, which has got our stomachs and imaginations rumbling. And reality, though, we aren't always able to splash out and be treated to restaurant cuisine, but still want the same enjoyment and pleasure when it comes to eating at home. So to help us along our Veganuary journey, we're joined by two more veg heads, if you will, vegetarians, namely Cato and Meaker, who's a Veganuary of Veganuary SA, and motivational speaker and actress Angelique Gerber Potgieter. And they're here to point out some of the essentials that we should all be stocking up on at home as we continue to build our arsenal of vegan knowledge and hopefully live a more healthier lifestyle at the end of the day. Ladies, good morning and thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And wow, the spread is plentiful, not a hungry mouth in sight. Tell me about your story, Angelique, about how you became a vegan at first. And what was your motivation behind it? Why?
Well, it was about 5 years ago, and I was just scrolling on YouTube and came across this woman named Freely the Banana Girl, and she was a vegan, and it just triggered my, I was very curious as to what does veganism mean and why would someone not eat or consume meat products.
Yeah.
And she gave 3 documentaries that you had to go and watch, which was Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives, and Earthlings.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched Earthlings, it took me 3 days to watch through it to see how, the conditions that the animals are kept in and what it does to our planet and what it does to your own body consuming meat products. And literally overnight I became a vegan, and my health improved, my skin improved. I had terrible sinusitis, it went away completely. I had 3 babies within a year, and they all were sick, but I did not get sick. So it's such an amazing and easy, more easy than you can think, lifestyle.
Yeah, and that's what Kat is here to help us get our heads around, the fact that it isn't that difficult. It doesn't have to be super, super expensive or super, super complicated. There are some staples that you can have in your kitchen that can help you ease your way into a plant-based diet, right, Kat?
Yes, of course. So you have your kitchen staples, so like your beans, your legumes, your nuts, your seeds, your fresh vegetables and fruits. And then also, there's a stigma around being vegan is expensive, which is entirely up to you. Just like any other diet, if you buy whole foods and prep the food by yourself, it's way more affordable. Yes, but like we all don't have time every day, so that's why we have convenient food like the soy milk and fries and which makes our life easier.
And I mean, when I'm looking at that far end there, sunflower seeds, we've got some chia seeds, flax seeds over there, some kind of black beans over there, broad beans. Those are, protein-rich foods, and especially for those who like to say, oh, I'm working out a lot, so how do I get my protein in?
We always get that.
There it is. There it is right there. But if you're looking to make this a family affair, Angelique, and you want to especially get your children from a very young age eating healthily so that it becomes part of their lifestyle, right?
Absolutely.
What do you feed your children at home when it comes to the plant-based diet?
Well, you know what? I try to educate them to make the healthy decision. And from an early age, like the first year of my son's life and my twins' lives, I put them on like a vegan lifestyle. So I would introduce them to a lot of veggies, a lot of fruits, even nuts. I would like chop up the nuts and give them nuts from 6 months old.
Yeah.
And peanut butter, oh my word, my son would sit and eat like this with a big spoon and eat the peanut butter. My twins are doing the same. And I didn't want to completely avoid animal products. So when they were about a year and a half, I would kind of introduce it to them to see what they do, because I don't want them to go to a birthday party and be like, oh, I'm not allowed to eat that or that or that. I want it to be up to them. But it's so amazing how they decide and choose for themselves the healthier options. So if we're at a party and there's like a choice between some fruits and veggies or a hot dog, they go for the fruits and the vegetables naturally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I introduced them to a more healthier lifestyle. And I think lead by example.
Yeah.
It's the best way. Kids aren't always going to do what you tell them. They're going to do what mommy and daddy do.
That's very
and
true.
how they eat. So,
Absolutely,
yeah.
and we've noticed that at home as well with Phoenix. Monique and I have started to, go towards a plant-based diet, and
Wow.
he's got a bit more of a savoury palate than a sweet one. You give him a chocolate, and he doesn't want it, but he'd eat a piece of broccoli. And
Wow.
because that's what we've, fed him as he goes about
Absolutely.
growing up. So what top tips and tricks do you have for us, Kat, when it comes to a plant-based diet?
So the rule of thumb I follow is eat closer to the ground. The less processed, the better. But
Eat closer to the ground, the less processed, the better.
Yes.
Love that.
And you can also be vegan and unhealthy because of potato fries. And then also try to eat the rainbow. The wider the variety, the better. You have your greens, your yellow, your purple, your reds. There's so much, it's a huge variety of fruits and vegetables out there. And eat what your body craves. But that rule is not applicable to processed foods.
Eat closer to the ground, the less processed, the better. Make that your mantra. Write that somewhere. Write it down, and maybe that'll also inform the way in which you shop when you go out grocery shopping, if you think about that continuously. Ladies, thank you very, very much. I think you've really helped us along the way in the month of Veganuary, and hopefully inspired you as well. And with the basics covered, thanks to Angelique and Kat, we've taken another step in our journey towards veganism. Based on our conversations, one can see that a lot of these products on display are not only delicious, but also common staples that we have in our pantries already. So you can also visit Veganuary at za.veganuary.com for all of the recipes and eating plans, and also go ahead and take the pledge towards the world's biggest vegan event today.
Meat.
Carne. Fleisch.
You got this! Veg.
Gemüse.
Verduras.